or any language. Okay, so now I'm going to introduce myself again. Hello everyone, Assalamu alaikum. I'm Rana Ibrahim. I'm a collage artist. I have my group called Iraqi Women Art and War, and today we are gathering to do the project of Little Amal, which is a very international project. And we are taking part with it with the Museum of Oxford, working together with a set of women from my group and the museum based in Oxford. And we did a workshop together, and now all the women have the chance to share with you and show as a showcase their artwork, telling us about their story, how they found the project of Little Amal, and how it inspired them to do their own puppet, which this puppet will be welcoming a Little Amal in Oxford in October. And everyone feel free to get inspired by this, and maybe you do your own puppet and you can come with us in Oxford in October to welcome Little Amal. So now everyone will have the chance to speak, and I'm going to ask Marta to introduce herself, and she will be on a spotlight introducing herself and her artwork puppet, and yeah, start the journey. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Rana. Hello, everybody. Nice to see everyone. Thank you for having me be the first one to speak. I will just cancel your spotlight. I'm on spotlight now. So yes, I'm Marta. I think I've met a lot of you already. I work for the Museum of Oxford, and I've had the pleasure of working on this project with Rana and all the wonderful women who took part. And it's been very, very nice to meet everyone and get to know everyone better through all our conversations about our stories. And it was also really interesting to do the artwork. So actually, one of the things that Rana asked us to do was think about words that she chose while we were thinking about our personal stories. So I'll post those words in the chat now. So they were home, migration, fear, climate, adventure, and welcome. So many different words that I kind of had in mind when I started thinking about my artwork. So I'll share my screen now. And I will show you my artwork. So can everybody see this okay?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yes.
Perfect, okay. Okay, so I'll just tell you a bit about how this all ended up on the same page. So for me, I'm originally from Poland, and I've lived in a few different countries before coming to the UK about 10 years ago. So I've lived in about 7 different cities in different countries. And when I started thinking about all these different words, I was thinking about what was important to me when I was building my home, and how in every place that I went to, I always connected to water. So some places it was a lake, in some places it was a river, like in Oxford, it's the Thames. In some places it was the sea, but it was something that always drew me in every place. And for me, it was always the place where I would go to feel calm and to feel kind of myself and to root myself. So that's why you have a lot of images of water here in the middle. And it's still really important to me, and I have my special places along the Thames in Oxford where I go to kind of feel at home and feel myself. And in the head part, I put this image of birds and trees, and it's the view when you look up. And the reason I did that is because I think for me, living across different countries and different cultures, sometimes you feel like your head is spinning and you're balancing lots of different ideas and different ways of being and different words and cultures and languages. So that's kind of, this image of looking up and my head spinning and looking at birds made me think of that. And also birds, that thinking about migration and journeys, and and how birds are free to cross borders, and it's easier for them than it is for us humans in many ways. Just kind of made me think about all these different things. And also I've got this image here of the older lady knitting in the corner, and that represents my grandmother, who's always been very important to me, and again kind of makes me think about home, and my family and the people I miss back home. And she's kind of looking at me thinking like, what is she doing? Why is she so far away? Why did she leave, and things like that. And then I also have words in English and Polish and Arabic, which, excuse my poor Arabic writing, but I tried my best. I copied what Rana taught us, which has been really nice. So they say things like home. In the corner, it says welcome in Polish and in Arabic. And the words between the knitting lady and my puppet, where it says u siebie, that's a Polish expression, which is really difficult to translate, but I wanted to share it with everyone. It sort of means at home, but it also means that you belong somewhere, and it means that it's nobody can question it. It's it's your home, and you're at your own place. You're kind of at one with your own place, and it's a really nice expression that I always miss in English, and I can't quite translate. So I think that's about it, really. That's all I wanted to say. So I'm going to stop sharing, and I'll let someone else speak. Thank you for listening. And I think we said if anybody's got questions, they can put them in the chat, and we can try and chat about it a bit more later. But I'll give the mic back to Rana.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Marta. It's amazing, the artwork. And now we're going to, oh, it's here. Look at this. How big is it? Yeah. Keep it safe for October. And you can still add as much as you like. Everything you remember or you missed, just add it. And also just to say, I have two accounts, one with the video and one with the sound, because technology, sometimes this works, sometimes not working. So if you wonder where I am, oh, thank you, that's good. So the other next person is, can I call Lubna? We will put her in a spot light, and then Lubna, she can introduce herself and the artwork. Thank you, Lubna.
Hello, everyone. Assalamu alaikum. My name is Lubna. I'm from Iraq. I'm committee member, Iraqi Women Art and War. And I'm really happy today to join with Rana and everybody to show my puppet, little Amal. It is remind me of when I am being small in my country, Iraq, and my mom made my hair like funny thing, and I keep use the makeup for my mom and made mess in my mouth and her makeup, and I color her eyes blue to remind me of the sea for my country. And she's a cry because I miss my family, and when I am young in this age, because it's really hard to leave family and we live different country. And I made her body a tree called date tree, because we fast and we eat every day in Ramadan date to keep her body health, and I put it in her body to show everyone the date. It's really important in our life to keep you strong and health. And remember saying the family when we sit down together, when we fast and eating food, enjoy everyone. And I put in her leg fruit, because it's again remind me the family. We have a big farm, lots of dates, different color like this one, and I put it in her leg again. The fruit, it's keep the body healthy and lots of energy. And again, I remember the family same, because I miss the family. and I hope to put in her both hands in Arabic, welcome Amal. It is mean we still the hope again coming, and we wish one day we sit down together, we see the family together, and I write it in Arabic. Amal, marhaban Amal, welcome Amal. Remind me all the time when I am be like Amal, with my mom, with my family, with my brother, with my sister, and I hope you like it. Enjoy. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Lubna. Very touching, very personal and unique story. And I'm sure you will carry on, add more until we see the little Amal together. Yeah, thank you, indeed.
Thank you very much. Thanks.
Please, guys, any comment you want to do or put any question, we can do this at the end. Now I'm going to call Joanne for her presentation, for introducing herself and her art.
Hi. Hi,
and
Joan. I think, hi. Marta's got have you got my artwork yet? I mean, I have got her here, but I should just say hello quickly. Yeah. Oh, hi, everybody. I'm Mahaba. I think is that correct to say hello in Arabic?
Well done, yeah.
I'm Joan, and I live in East Oxford. I'm really pleased to be taking part in the project because I feel it's raising awareness of the plight of refugees. Little Amal is a giant-sized puppet. I'm saying this because perhaps some people have just joined us, maybe. Currently being walked from the Turkish-Syrian border across Europe and ending up finally in Manchester, but stopping off, as Rana already said, in Oxford en route. So we've got that to look forward to. The puppet was made in response to the true story of a 9-year-old girl forced to flee from Syria and who consequently was separated from her mother and was unable to find her. This little girl walked with other refugees across Europe, ending up in a camp in France. I can only begin to imagine the trauma of being forced to leave your home and become separated from my family, because, you know, that kind of experience, something I've never experienced. The nearest was, and I found that traumatic, was when I was 10, I was in hospital for 2.5 weeks, separated from my family, and I found that quite scary. So it's a big difference. But to find yourself as a child alone in a new country without support for your family must have been very frightening. Now, my collage is a response to Amal's walk, I should say, sorry. I chose an orange heart, you can see in the center, because and also an orange heart round her head, because to frame her face, because an orange heart is a symbol of asylum welcome. At least it is here in Oxford. I think it's probably general. And I'm a member of Amnesty International, and Amnesty International are currently campaigning. They have a campaign to bring families together. In the center of Amal's heart on my little puppet, it says, "Let's have humanity in our refugee policy." Well, unfortunately, the UK's new rules are keeping refugee families apart, as they mean a drop in the number of asylum claims being processed. And immigration rules recently introduced have led to a lot more people seeking asylum who are being warned. I mean, those people are being warned that they're going to be sent to other countries. So I'm not sure at the moment how much things are improving. Causing a lot of uncertainty and anxiety to people who've already suffered quite a lot. Now, on my little puppet, I've written on Amal's shoulders, there's an extract from the 18th century Afghan Quran, which I chose that because in translation, actually I thought it looked nice, but it states that to all prophets from their Lord, we make no difference between one and another of them. And that's taken from Surah 2, verse 136. And I really like that because I think it's a very kind of unifying message for us all. Further down Amal's skirt, I've attempted to write her name in Arabic, and that means hopes, the word hopes in Arabic, not hope, not singular. I've included a rainbow on her right arm and a sun further down on the dress, kind of as I think of see those as symbols of optimism and hopes for a brighter future. And then into the rest of the thing, I've incorporated in the collage, I've incorporated some small bits of my own artwork. And generally, I've tried to use quite bright colours because I like bright colours. And tend to wear bright coloured clothes. I've got two little cats, one on each hand. I've got a little black cat myself. And from our chats in the last two sessions, I realised quite a few other people like cats as well. Now, I've lived in Oxford for 40 years. It's a great place to live. But I still think of my birthplace, which is the town called Berwick-on-Tweed. And that's on the Scottish border. I think of that really as home. So as a nod to my home, I don't know if you can see on the bottom of her skirt, I've included, there's a picture of, I've got a couple of pieces of tartan, and then I've got sort of the picture of three bridges over the Tweed, the River Tweed. And I think the bridges are quite a good symbol because Amal's walk is about kind of building bridges and making links between the many countries that she's walking through and all the people she meets en route, and to help to raise awareness of the plight of refugees. That's all really. Thank you for listening.
Thank you very much, Joanne. That's brilliant. It's really a story. And it's amazing what you added to represent your story inside Little Amal. And I just want to ask you more and more about it. And you engage the Arabic language, the Quranic verses, and your cultures from Scotland, I think, and all together. It's really and very powerful, the colors you've chosen, everything. And a good chance as well, they use the orange. Well done. That's brilliant.
Thank you. Thank you. Enjoyed doing it. Thank you.
It's a pleasure. Thank you. And please leave a comment or a question at the end for everyone who spoke today. And now we're going to ask the next person. We said will be Dilbar. Dilbar, are you ready?
I am ready.
Thank you. Introduce yourself and then your artwork. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. My name is Dilbar. I'm from Turkey. I am one of refugees in this country when I came. Little Amal reminded me too much my life. And I have 4 children. I am a lot of voluntary work doing with another company. I'm member of the Iraqi Art Woman group. Yeah, I'm happy I'm including, thank you so much, Rana, you included to me this interesting project. I'm with you. And I want to talking about my puppet, Little Amal. Sorry, I first show you, okay. This is my puppet. Sorry, I cannot send it to you because this is, this is Little Amal. And I write and say, hello, welcome to Amal. English and hoş geldin is Turkish. Bekhair hati Kurdish. 3 language I write in. Sorry, and they said is home is Turkish is ev. Kurdish is mal, malaman, and English is home. Arabic, I think I write in, I don't know, beiti, and I write in the color yellow because I use red color for little Amal, and blue and yellow. This color is meaning for me, it's very important. The sari is yellow. Zer is Kurdish, is yellow as well. Turkish, Kurdish I write in. And the mavi, Kurdish, yeah, blue. And Turkish is blue. Kurdish is Heshim. And I write in is like this in the refugee Geshman, yeah. This is a little Amal. I used this color. Why? Because it's the yellow. Yellow is meaning is you coming from, you have to live. When you leave some country to another country, like sun, the little Amal, I feel like this to me. This is a sun in her middle, in her tummy. I write in sun because with the red color, I choose red is love. Her hopes, she want to come to meet her family. And like sun, she's like sun. Every day is different country. Do you know she's like a refugee? She's go to another country, and then another country. She tried to come to the UK. I hope she come and we met her. Then this is red color is love because she's really love to come to meet with the family. And I choose the yellow color is like this because sometimes sadness when you leave someone is red color. Yellow is bit makes sad. Maybe for example, somebody married, we using red color, yellow, red love, yellow is leave. The mean is leave, you go another place. The blue is, I using the blue, she, little Amal, she passed in more country. Do you know, it's all sea. Now in Turkey, she passed to the, all over the like oceanos, water, sea. Then she coming to meet her family. I hope, and her eyes is blue as well because it's like, blue means is like sky and because sorry, I forgot my English. My mind is not good. Sky and sea, because she passed to so many time in the sea and the sky as well. Then because this is little Amal, my puppet, I hope you like it, but she remind me, my family, I was a refugee when I came this country. This is because when I first came this country, I leave my family, I miss so much to them. Then we was alone here. The language is different, cultures are different, but we learn, we try to learn, we struggle. But it's beautiful. I don't know. I hope you wish. I wish you liked my puppet. And this is my story for little Amal. And I want to show you something different. Is she remind me someone has left to me. Sorry. No, wait, my children took away. Is my knitting. Is she remind me my sister. She's now with me. It's not possible we can see each other more because she's a passed away, but she was a refugee as well because she's here. She's not see the family. She died without family because my mom first when we was young, same like little Amal age, she's teaching us knitting. My mom teaching, and me and my sister we together first we learning to the scarf. Do you know? And then as I just remember just now is with me. Then I make head as well, because this is little Amal's life is exactly look like my life. I feel me, make me emotionally like sadness. And my sister Lubna, she's crying. Exactly, we always cry. When if you're refugee, it was difficult. Life is difficult for us, for all of us, if who's the refugee. But no one has choose we are be refugee. We don't know what happened, because just like a lottery, sometimes chances coming, we have to fly, we have to go. We have to go from different country and another country, because we know our choice, but we are very kind. We love everyone, we cuddle everyone. I love you all. Thank you so much for you listen me. I hope you like it. Thank you.
Thank you very much, everyone. Really, one after one, interesting stories and very unique to you, and it's very special as well. And thank you for sharing all this very deep and very personal story with us. And I love the colors, the drawing, and all this. So beautiful. Keep, adding as much as you like until we meet, Amal, in October. Dilbar, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Now I'm going to ask Shiwan to take the mic and introduce herself. People who are supporting her here, they attend. I know there's part of her family attending today to support Shiwan. So thank you for Shireen and Govind for coming today to support Shiwan. That's very special. Yeah, I will leave it to Shiwan for you to introduce yourself and your artwork. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, Rana. My name is Shiwan. I'm Kurdish from Kurdistan, Iraq. I live in Oxford near 6 months, and I moved UK near 2 years. And I want to say everybody welcome. And my sister with me in my country, so beautiful. I'm happy with that. And my cousin Govan with me, support me also. Thank you so much with me when Germany. I'm so happy with that. And I want to explain my little public little Amal. This everybody can see. And my idea here, I want to explain your quick. This I make the head Amal like shirt 4 part. I writing Bakhair bin in Kurdish, and Bakhair bin also in Kurdish, but in a different writing is called Latin writing. Also English people, you can read that. And I writing also hello in English and marhaba in Arabic. That's I writing like this. I want to. I mean that I want if that all of the people, all of the different religion, they live together without any problem, without any different. This my idea in little Amal, and I writing in her right hand الحرية that's mean freedom in English and سربخويي in Kurdish because I think every people, every country want or need الحرية or سربخويي or freedom. And in the her left right I writing assalam. Assalam in English mean peace. If you writing, I see, I don't know, peace. And in Kurdish we call ashti assalam, peace. And I think inside Amal, in the middle, in the tom, I writing Amal hopes. Bakhair be is Kurdish, welcome, hello. That's main. Everybody we have inside more too much hopes. We will be to get all of the hopes, different hopes, especially for parents, for current your country. If inshallah everything is gonna be good. In her legs, I writing refugee week. Why I writing her in her leg refugee week? Because and if we see and we hearing more or often more refugee coming by walking in a different way, in the danger way, like jungle, like sea, like tube, and more family we listen and we see and we hearing they lost member of our family, and they died in the way because the heart in the way, and that's too difficult, maybe dying because hungry, because cold, because losing together, because to a long way in the way, and they have a more problem to come to UK or another country. That's I mean for my little Amal. I want to everybody is gonna be good, and everybody come to his hopes if you like it.
That's brilliant. Again, another lovely artwork. Thank you, Shiwan. And I love your language. And you know, you shared as much as you can with the English, the Arabic, the Kurdish, and explained very well. And I'm sure we love it. Everyone like it. And it's you. It's about you, about your story as well to put with this puppet. Thank you again. And just to remind everyone, if you have any question, any comment, please write it down on the chat, and then we will have at the end the time to talk with everyone. Now I'm going
Thank you
to,
very much.
thank you, lovely. I'm going to ask Mariam. Mariam to start sharing, introduce herself and sharing her art. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. Hi, my name is Mariam. I'm from Pakistan, and I came in UK when I was married, and I want to show my puppet. This is my puppet, and this is me, like Amal, because I put here because when I get married, I was 19-year-old and I was very young, and I came in UK and I have no idea. You know, when I came in this country, and I don't know anything, and it's really new country for me, and I can't speak English like that I'm speaking now, and this flag is my country, and this is UK one. That's why I put this one, because I migrated here, and I miss my family because no one is here in my family. But when I came here, I don't have any confidence, and I was very scared when I came this country, because I was young, and my husband said, no, you have to go out and do everything. And I did start my journey, and it's really hard for me, but I didn't lose my hope. And Amala means like hope. That's why I put here, because you know, in the life, if I lose my hope, I can't in front of you guys. That's why I wanted to say is that girl is really inspire me, Amala, when she's coming the walk, because when I start my journey, I was scared that time, but when I lose my hope, then I can't do anything. And I didn't lose my hope. That's why I started everything, and I learned so many things in this country. And I write here the walk. Walk means like, if we are standing with confidence, we can do everything. And this one, Refugee Week and Refugee Resources, when I came in Oxford, and I joined Refugee Resources Women Group, and they really give me confidence, and they built my confidence, do this and you can do that things, and I did it. And this one, we cannot work alone. This is the Arabic language and English, and because if we don't have a group, we can't do anything, because group is always give me motivation. And I did start my journey, and I miss my family because I'm alone here, but you guys, all my family, and that's why I'm here, and I discuss with my journey with you, and hope you guys enjoy my story. And thank you very much. Good luck. Thank you, Rana, and everyone.
Thank you. That's really special as well. A very nice artwork representing you, Mariam. And I can see your language over there as well. I don't know how
Yeah.
to say shukran in Urdu. Is it
Is
shukran as well?
is hello is assalamu alaikum, and hope is umeed, like in
Omid,
my
okay.
language umeed, and this
And
one
thank you.
the walk is like pedal. It's a different word.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
You are definitely very confident, and we are all together. He walked together.
Exactly.
So we
Yeah.
cannot walk alone, and we are walking
True.
together here.
True.
And everyone here supporting us as well. That's amazing. And thank you
Yeah.
very much. I'm
Thank
sure
you.
everyone, there is a lot of really brilliant comments for everyone talking. And hopefully there is a question we can address to everyone later on. I think the last person we're going to ask to come and talk about their artwork is Dee. And please, Dee, introduce yourself and share your lovely artwork. Thank you. We can't hear you, Dee. Can you turn your mic on? Sorry. I can't hear you, Dee. Sorry.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, that's
Oh,
brilliant.
great.
Yeah.
That's good. Say how much I've enjoyed hearing everybody. It's really, really different to the life that I come from. But I've really enjoyed taking part. And when I started looking at I've really got, these are just my ideas. And the little Amma gave me such an inspiration because I looked onto the different links to the story and, of course, the whole refugee problem. And the thought of a child on their own going through all that, I just couldn't believe it. But at the same time, I thought of little Amma at the age of 9, and I compared myself at the age of 9. And I actually went through my own trauma because my mother died. And it made me start thinking about comparing my life to a 9-year-old refugee girl. So that's what I'm actually working on. I mean, my life, I've got a few little pictures here. So this is Amal, and that little tot is me at this similar age, just at the time when my mother died. And this is part of my family. I was one of 6 children. And so it's a split picture, really. And then my home was London. And this very snowy picture is the street where I lived as a child. And then at the age of 9, I did move away from London, but I still classed myself as a Londoner. So that's, a lot more to do on that. But this is my sort of chart. So all the words we've been talking about, like home, climate, migration, adventure, fear, it made me compare, the little Amma's story to my life then. And yeah, it was pretty tough. But at the end of the day, I still had family to support me. And I just couldn't imagine being on my own. So really, that's all I've got to talk about at the moment, except I've had this picture. It's the most picture of despair I could ever think. And I've had this a long time because I saw it in a newspaper, The Guardian, and it stayed with me. And so I've always kept it because I think, and it's quite a long time ago now, it could be 10 years ago, but the look on the faces, the child and the father, and the feeling of despair he must have had just to think, oh, where am I going, and the child, total bewilderment. So yeah, it's the picture to make you weep, really, isn't it, But then I've got this lovely picture, and this is what the Amma story is all about. And this came off the link to the the story and everything, and which is a fantastic picture of this boy. And I shall follow this walk. I've already joined up for things, and just to see how it goes. And I'll certainly be here in Oxford to see Amal when she arrives here. Now that's really me, really. That's lovely, been working and talking with you all.
Oh, that's
Thank you.
really, thank you very much, Dee. That's really interesting story as well, and artwork, and you're still building. And thank you for sharing the photo as well. You made me feel sad, and then you've changed my mood to smile with the hands up to the boy. There's always hopes, definitely. I agree. And but again, we are doing something special here all together with the Refugee Week celebration, and we are really supporting each other, even via Zoom. We are working together, which is brilliant. I think I've missed one lovely lady here. Thank you, Joanna. And I'm so sorry for that. Najma, she's another participant here, and she would love to introduce herself, and then talk about her artwork. Najma, please feel free to take the mic.
Thank you, Rana. Hello, everybody. I'm Najma from Iran, and I've been here since 2009. I'm so proud to be a part of this group and being with Rana for a while. She's doing so lovely job with hard and actually hard job. So proud to be a part of this Little Amal project. I've done, I actually prepared this one today. Marhaban Amal, salam alaikum, and welcome with our language. Khosh amadi. I put a photo of to show the families, because I really missed my family, my parents, my mom, my 3 sisters, my brother, and Al-Bayt in Arabic means home. Khana in we say khana in Persian. I miss my home. I know a lot of lovely people are here. They're very supportive. A lot of English people here are very kind, very supportive. But nowhere, no place is like home for us. Especially, I think we all are a little Amal, especially we as a refugee have a deep story, because we miss our family. Most of us don't have anybody here, and we just grow here. Because when I came here, I was 24, 25, and now it's about 12 years. And there was a lot of difficult situation here. I grew here. I had my 2 sons. I didn't have anybody to tell me what to do, how to grow boys or anything like that. I learned a lot. It was like an adventure as well for me. I put some flowers here to show my country was so colorful, especially by this season. Iran is so lovely, so refreshed, lovely smells from flowers. And I put this knitting here to show missing my mom when I was a little girl, and she was making knitting clothes for us to keep us warm, and her hand job, which it was difficult, but she did it by her heart. She was doing it by her heart. And I also put some heart, which shows emotion, missing, and love to our country, our families, our parents, our everybody. And in here I showed some farms, because when I was a child for my holiday, I was going to a village which my grandparents were living there. And in here, it reminds me, I missed my grandmother who passed away a couple of months ago with COVID, and which I haven't seen her for a while. And yeah, that's it. That's all the story, and hope you enjoyed it. Thank you very much for listening to me, and please feel free to ask me any question you have. Thank you. Thanks, Rana.
Oh, thank you again. That's really, again, you took us to Iran. Everyone speak about the art. They take us to their mother country and their memory and their feelings as well. And I just want to thank everyone for being very, brave and to do this and to do the artwork in 3 days and share it live. This is very powerful, very powerful for everyone, for all us together, and it make it more powerful as we walk together and meet little Amal in October, inshallah. So now we are going to end the recording and stop the recording, and then we give a chance to for